More than 1/3 of all university students take longer than 6 years to complete a 4-year degree. I want to share with you the time management tips that I use to finish my degree, and you can do any one of these to improve your workload. Number 1, don't try and catch up on your required reading. In fact, I only did my reading for first year and then part of second year because I just didn't have the time. Now, I'm not saying don't do your reading, but your time is valuable. And attending lectures, practicals, and submitting your assessments on time is a higher priority than doing your reading. So read while you can, and then if you get bogged down in work and then have time to read again later, don't try and go back and catch up on that reading. Instead, jump into the readings relevant to that week's worth of content. And that way it will also be relevant to any assessments that you're working on currently. Number 2 is endurance. And this is really important in university. We need to stay the whole time. So in each practical or tutorial that you go to, don't just leave halfway through or when you think you've finished your work. Stay the entire allotted time. This has a couple of great benefits. First of all, if you make sure that you stay and you get all of your work done, you'll be more effective in your time management because you won't have to leave that class and then finish the work later. You'll have already done it. Then, because you're there in class, you have access to your lecturer or your tutor to ask questions. There's no point in going home and struggling over a question in a prac or a tute when you could have just asked the question and saved yourself a whole heap of time. The other added bonus is that your lecturer or your tutor then sees that you're attending everything and that you're staying the whole time. So they see that you actually care about this class and that you care about your grades. This means 2 things. 1, they will help you out if they see that you're struggling. They're definitely more inclined to answer any questions that you have, and also they're more likely to mark you well. It sounds silly, but if they see that you care, they will see that in your work, and that's usually reflected in your grades. Number 3 is an empty timetable. Don't commit to every extracurricular activity that comes along, and believe me, there'll be a lot, especially in your first semester or first year when you're still trying to figure things out. Sport, clubs, community gardens, and even volunteering. I had a lot of friends that volunteered their time to help out with research, and then I watched them struggle to finish their assessments on time, or even to have enough time to study for their exams, and in some cases it led to them failing a class. I set myself the rule of only helping out if I was going to be paid for my work. And that's not because I didn't want to help, it's just that my time has value. I have value, and time is our only limited resource in university, so it's only fair that we should be compensated for it. Now that's what worked for me. You'll have to make your own choice about what activities you would like to engage in, but just try to keep front of mind the real reason you're at university, which is to get a degree, to get a job.